Business. My name is Eileen. I'm here with my girl,
Liv.
and we are on another episode of Talking
On
Business.
In this show, we'll be talking about cultural topics, trending news, and getting into the nitty-gritty of the real things that impact our lives.
Don't forget women's empowerment.
Clock it! I didn't like the clock it.
Nope.
Sounded really ugly.
I was flat and pitchy.
Me too. We could have done better. So we are exclusively on the SOB Network now, which means you're gonna get the real unfiltered us. Like, we can cuss now, y'all.
We can cuss!
Wait, I'm sorry. We can cuss now, y'all.
Can we try it out?
Fuck!
Gosh darn.
We could have said that on YouTube.
My mommy watches
I'm
me.
sorry,
I'm scared.
My mama
mommy
know how I
watches
get
scare
down.
me.
My mama know how I get down.
Mommy, you don't need to see me get down like this.
Nah, my parents know. Do I do it in front of them? I try my hardest not to.
I wish.
Bruh.
Haitians are deaf. Haitians are deaf.
My dad Bayesian. My mom Costa Rican.
Oh no, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like it's just.
Oh no, I know. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, like.
Sorry, Bookie, but
Yeah, like. And I got progressive parents too. They're actually the more progressive type of Haitian people.
I believe it, cause you be outside.
Hello. Hi, mom and dad. So Liv, like, what's tea? Like, what's going on? What's tea? Like, we haven't seen each other in a month. Like, what's tea? Like, what's going on? Like, what's tea? Like, what's going on?
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Oh. Honestly, I think you have the tea. You're kind of the reason why we haven't been here in a month.
I can say that.
I don't know. Like, you wanna tell them? I think you should tell them.
I mean, I may or may not be the newest member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. New Minute Sigma chapter. That's why we were gone.
Yeah.
I had to concentrate.
It was
to the
her fault.
greatestness.
It was her fault.
The greatest
When y'all
sorority.
ask, why haven't y'all been making where y'all been?
Part of the greatest sorority in the world. Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
Tell them.
Yeah, so that's why I was, gone. I was over here getting into myself, and now I am one of the new members of this great, fabulous org. Shout out to everyone that helped me get there. Shout out to everyone that supported me. Shout out to everyone and their patience while I was going through that. And thank you for supporting our talk show. What's tea with you?
What is tea with me? Still coming to SOB, 5 times a week. It is an addiction.
It is.
Host a Bible study now. I do that on Wednesdays.
Bring yourself closer to the Lord.
That's really it. I think she's had more to do this month than I have. We did talk last episode about how the club shouldn't be your only source of fun. I have yet to grow past that. I was actually just at a party yesterday, so
I was slumped.
I don't know. Give me a couple episodes. Oh, I read a book. I'm reading a book I've been reading for months.
That's okay. I don't know books at time. That's why they're timeless.
I think we should just skip into the topics. Enough about me.
Well,
my habits.
I actually did just see Sinners for the second time.
For the second time? I only saw it once. And
We
I
won't
need
go into
subtitles.
it.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's like, I wish you guys could see how uncomfortable Dre just got because he hasn't seen the movie yet.
Seen the movie, so we're not gonna say nothing
but he
Dre.
has to listen to the spoilers because he literally has to edit this. So
Could be years. We won't spoil it.
how
too
is he
much.
gonna edit it?
We won't spoil it.
No, like we won't spoil it. We're literally just gonna talk about the relationship, Dre. Like, take a breath. Drink some C4. Actually, that might be why you can't breathe. That might be why you can't breathe. Anxiety on 10 right now. So let's get into today's topic. Situationships.
Love them, hate them, want them, don't want them.
What we gotta do about
What
them?
you gonna do? Are you ready? Do you not ready? Are you not available? Let me know.
Do you like me? Do you hate me? Do you want to be with me? Do you just want to touch me?
Porking? No. Put in the comments below how you feel about situationships, and let's get this topic started.
Okay.
How do you feel about them? Love them, hate them?
Personally, I like a good situationship, but that's coming from somebody that has commitment issues. So that's I feel like that's not really. I might be the problem that this generation also has. Like, we're very focused because A Boogie and just about every other rapper. DTB, DTN, and because we can cuss, I could break that down for y'all. DTB, don't trust bitches. DTN, don't trust niggas. And it's really, I think it's just so crazy that this is a whole generation that has sung that song, sings them lyrics, and wants love. This is the most confused generation I've ever encountered in my life. Like, y'all are willing to like dog somebody out just so that you can do it first because you're scared that you like them too much that they're already doing you filthy. Like,
you want to feel good temporarily.
I think everybody needs to do a round of therapy. Personally, I think it would really help, like really unpack why your trust issues manifest in such a hurtful and vindictive way. You can love somebody, hopefully without the fear of being hurt. I mean,
you could put that on a pillow.
Hey,
hurt people, hurt people. And that's a fact. And most times I feel like a lot of men,
hey, don't single out the genders. Women be doing it too.
We do it too, but here's the thing. I think men emotionally know how to, which is ironic. They know how to emotionally
like
make a situation ramped up because someone else's, another woman's actions, because men speak in actions, how they respond to women's actions allows them to respond emotionally. And then that, I think, is like a big trigger in why they don't know how to function or what they want.
Wait, but you saying that men, I don't even think it's like they fully, well, obviously, yes, they fully understand the emotions of what's going into it, but it's the fact that like, when you're in a situationship with a man, how I've seen, because, you know, I went away for school, and on a college campus, it is a free-for-all, brawl, survival of the fittest. You either got a good one or you got a bad one, and you're going to find out a couple months down the line that you got the worst one.
Guess who found out?
Me!
Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized. I need 10 shots. Don't make me make the drinks again, please.
No, you can't touch the bottle again. This is straight liqueur.
I'm only here for the vibes.
Anyways,
this is a lemon drop though.
Something's getting dropped. For
something
sure.
that tilted. Tripping.
Oh, I almost hit you.
It's okay.
All right.
Anyways, back to the topic. So yeah, get into the tea. What you
But yeah,
thought?
no, I feel like a lot of situationships come from the fear of really giving your all to somebody and knowing that there is a chance that it's not going to work out. Like, I think a lot of us, most of us, well, just like, you know, the ones that aren't just like doing it to enjoy life and really just be dogs.
Yeah.
But like, it's because you're scared. Like, even when I was in school and I would like get involved with people, like it never started. That smoke detector, y'all be talking about it. I need you to know this right now. We're saying it right now. This is all Dre's fault. He's doing this on purpose. He sees your comments. He knows what y'all are saying. He does this on purpose. We just need y'all to know that. It's not us, it's him.
Bro,
it's him.
You know why? Because as we recorded, it goes beep, and I went,
it's him.
girl.
I promise y'all, it's Dre. Like, y'all wonder why it's him.
Like, unplug her. There's no fire, I swear. God.
I'm gonna get behind the scenes footage of y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how he does it. I'm gonna show y'all. Next episode, I got you. Don't worry.
And then it's just a memory. And it's just Dre. Breaking everything. Golly.
Ooh. No, okay, but we're back. So yeah, it's like that fear of really giving it your all. Like my situationships, like in college, I will completely admit, because I went to school, like you never know what somebody's doing or not doing when they're not directly in your face on a college campus. Like, you will hear things, you'll be like, but I was just with him last night. Okay, he with the next girl today, that morning. Not even enough time to really brush his teeth.
No communication.
It get real bad.
Yeah.
So my personal relationships, like they always started as something like really sneaky. Like it'd be like, oh, like I think you're cute and like you could meet me in my dorm. But like to be caught going on a date with somebody, oh my gosh, I'll never forget the first time I got caught up. I was like talking to this guy. It was like real sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Like we lived floor above, like apart from each other, and it was during COVID, so like we really was not supposed to be in each other's rooms. Like they was kicking people off campus, no refund on the housing. Mind you, I went to a PWI private institution that raised the tuition every semester. So when they was kicking people off campus, you had to explain to your parents, yeah, mom, so I really needed some, and I know you're 40K down the drain. My bad. Oops.
I needed them 60 seconds.
No, I got caught one time too. PS was like, she live here? And I was like,
He
he was like, I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to get back to your building. That PS officer was outside in his car watching me walk back to my building. I'd walk ashamed, just.
I would have run ashamed.
I don't even think I got none that night.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like,
wait, oh sorry, I still didn't even finish the
go ahead,
my
go
bad.
ahead.
We got off track. My bad. Whew. You know, it all started as like something really sneaky. Like when I went on like my first date with that guy, and like even like only my like immediate friends knew about it. I didn't have my car on campus yet, and he didn't drive. Bum. Anyways, so
he's just an undergrad, girl. He's just trying his best.
Are you taking up for him?
No. Just saying.
Women empowerment, clock it. Are you joking?
Bitch! Girl! Please!
Y'all hear how she talked to me, right? Oh.
Please! Why is he... Why is he... He just changed. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No.
Oh, I'm a big We're actually good.
We need a bench. We need a real bench.
Give us a bench. Subscribe, please. Thank you for subscribing.
We need a bench, please.
We need a bench. We need a bench.
We need a couch.
Girl, I'm in betwixt seats. Cause that's illegal. Oh.
You got a license for all that Munda?
Please subscribe so we can get
This is ghetto. We on the bench, girl. We on the bench. Bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like take 4 of me telling the story. So yeah, no. So we got on the shuttle, and as I'm walking to the shuttle, my friend, oh my gosh, it was Kristen, which is so ironic. She's like driving by. No, it wasn't Kristen. It was Keish. My bad. But Keisha's driving by like in the car with Kevin and all them, and they literally stopped their car, holding up traffic. They stopped their car and they're holding up traffic, and they go, "You went on a date?" And I was like, I've been spotted.
They be on 4K.
No, bro,
busting out cameras like, girl, please
stop traffic. I said,
that's deliberate.
That reminded me that I was being perceived, and I was like, damn. I was like, I'm about to lose all my hoes. But
plus
I
your
didn't.
401k down the drain.
But I didn't. Don't
Yo,
worry.
Negro 1K down the drain.
Never that. So yeah, it was just
Get it for
all of my things. Maybe that's why it didn't work out, is because it started based off of lust and like being sneaky and like, oh, well, I mess with you right now, but like I can go mess with somebody else. But they didn't actually ever pan out the right way because it was the wrong foundation.
Yeah.
But I liked it because it was like I didn't want to commit. Like I went to college with a boyfriend, which they tell you never to do. Please don't do it.
You what?
I did.
How many years?
We started dating my junior year of high school for like 4 months. Then we broke up for 8 months. Nigga dragged me through the mud, the sticks, the bricks, like the desert. Yo, a villain. And then had the nerve to crash out, lose his damn mind. Mind you, I'm not even telling you what school I went to for high school because safety. But just know the men at my school had anger issues. Let one of their women make them too mad. Doof, fish straight through a window.
Hey.
Like they had to like change the glass on the windows because they kept like, oh my bitch, boom. Like they were just so mad. So yeah, like when I had moved on, he like lost his mind in the cafeteria, and I was like,
The cafeteria.
yeah. Anyways, point of that was that we got back together. Damn smoke alarm. We got back together. So we were like two years in, I think. So a total of 3 years we was together.
Okay.
And then we broke up like when COVID hit.
That's a lot of years.
Yeah. So like after me and him broke up, like I literally entered my villain era. Like you could ask my guy best friend, because we entered our villain era at the exact same time. Like that campus was not safe. But
And it was in your last 2 years too?
not college. I became a villain my sophomore year.
Oh yeah,
My sophomore year. That's when COVID was. Yeah.
Damn. Mine hit literally in the middle of. That's where my situationship fell. But continue.
I did my dirt.
I'm gonna keep mine brief. I come from a place.
Did you just say I talk too much? why'd you say that?
Projection? When did I do that?
Like, why you gotta keep it brief? Are you saying mine was too long?
No, I'm keeping it brief because I don't want to talk about that man and give him airtime because I know he's watching, if that's the case, because he would buy a $10 ticket to see me immediately. Which, thank you.
You got, girl. My bad. Sorry.
Well,
she said enough for him to bid that subscription.
I don't want to air out my laundry, but y'all
don't.
It's good enough to make him get that $10 subscription. I just gotta immediately. But let's start here, and this is what I'm talking about. You can't act like you want me so bad when I'm not talking to you, but then when I give you the time of day, we link up. You know that you're special to me. You know who you are. This was in high school, in college too. You know who you are. You act like you like me and and then I see you on campus with a whole other shorty hearing that you with her too.
And the thing is,
on the campus.
But we were talking about that earlier. Like, men know what to do to get you like emotionally invested. Like, they can do all the things that would make it look like they'll be a great partner, and they won't give you that commitment, so that if they were to go do that, and when they go do that with somebody else, who you mad at? That's not your man. Did he ever ask you to be his girlfriend? Did he say you were exclusive? No, he didn't.
I've seen,
he did not.
This is, and you could get into this, but like the definitions of different talking phases and stuff like that and dating phases, excuse me, for me was extremely blurred because the guy would take me on a date. I've been in a few situationships myself. You gonna take me on a date just to be hoochie coochie and do whatever you gotta do and act like we're in a relationship but with no title. So, and then you're being exclusive but you're not being exclusive.
No. If like being exclusive, then when
you're
they
acting
do
exclusive,
what they do,
but then you go and do what you like. I don't. And
what do you mean acting exclusive? Like, have they?
Like, they won't talk to nobody else. Then out of nowhere, somebody pops up, and maybe they have, but it's like nothing came up until later on, and then I find out, and it's like, cause this person, for example, the way that he got with her, she wasn't even on the campus at the time. So this was a new person that came in, and he started.
Like, he went out of his way for that. Niggas.
Like.
Niggas.
All you had to say was you're interested in somebody else. I'm done doing this, or you can stay with me and we could kick. But like completely,
cool, like just not to say something.
Completely, and this is why I don't even really know how to converse on those kind of like topics, because most of the situationships I ended up in, it was bare emotional manipulation.
But when we're talking about like situationships as a whole, it's what you were. Well, when we were writing our script for this, because, you know, we do try for you guys, that you don't want to put in the work for an actual relationship. You don't want to learn how to actually communicate, how to unlearn those bad habits, how to actually, like, truly be a partner with somebody. Like, if you're in a situationship, you don't have to be better. You just got to make them happy for the time that you got them. Like, you don't actually have to put in the crazy work where you're trying to build with somebody. If you are in a relationship with somebody, you are choosing to be with that person. It's like, all right, I'm willing to go through every season with you, a season of pain, seasons of hurt, seasons of ugliness, of anger, of all those things. And when it comes to situationships, I feel like women are, just not even situationships, relationships as a whole, women are so much more willing to go through those hard seasons with somebody and show like, I am down for you. I'm locked in. I'm here to take this road with you. And a man will appreciate it and then turn around and be like, but I never asked you to do that.
And that's why when the girl decides to do the exact same thing to them, now suddenly they all hurt,
Now it's, I want to cry.
Sit there and talk about how our actions affecting them, yet emotionally you were not giving what you needed to give to satisfy my needs to the level that you think. Oh, no, it's okay. The level that
I can't see.
Right. The level that you think I can be appreciated. Like, if I know what my worth is, I'm going to see what you give and I'm going to categorize you. And now when I categorize you, you cannot be hurt by
where you fall.
Because
you put yourself
and
there.
I'm somebody, you know what makes me a problem? I actually tell you the truth. And then and the guys I've attracted, I feel like when they are given that much truth, they don't know how to handle that.
They don't know what to do with it. They don't.
That intimidates them.
I will never understand this, because I'm the same way. Like, I'm dangerously blunt. I will never understand. You will tell somebody, I don't want from you. Like, don't even worry. We don't even got to get into it. And then that will make them want you that much more. And then they'll be like, well, I just don't understand why you don't want that. And then make you want it. And then make you go crazy. Even though you had said from the beginning that you were truthful. You were blunt. You were honest with them.
And that means you're just not a good nigga.
You literally, they're like, she told me that she don't want to be with me, so now I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna work hard to make her fall in love with me, and then I'm gonna leave.
And I'm gonna leave.
What is wrong with y'all?
Are you the prize?
Like,
don't piss me off. Are you the prize?
Are you the bad bitch? Ugh. There can only be one bad bitch.
Are you the prize?
Well, two, but only one in the relationship because we not together.
Hello.
I don't think we could be together.
You'd piss me off.
Whoa.
You'd piss me off, and I mean that with love.
Get your fucking hands off me. Get your filthy hands off me, you trollop. Don't touch me.
Our signs could get together, but us as individuals, she pissed me off, girl. She pissed me off, girl. It's hard. And that's why I think it sucked for both of us, because it's hard for me. And that's why I don't think I have, my trust issues is I see the reality of who I am as a person. And I cannot give that right now to you if you're not giving it to me 100%. Like, I don't feel secure and safe in that.
It's really us talking about our hypothetical relationship, knowing we're never going to get together and we're just going to be friends. We will never be together.
It's good to talk about because I could, in my friendships, I definitely
make you
can
happy.
try. Yeah.
I think I'd be a great girlfriend to you.
Yeah.
Whoa, why did you pause for so long?
I'm thinking about it. That's true. I was like, yeah. And she would. Actually. And she would.
I know.
Any nigga would be lucky to have her. Yes, girl, we sticking on it.
We're gonna get there.
We're doing the next one.
I need, imagine your director being behind the camera talking about something. Get back on script. Can we get there? It's girl talk.
Anyway, back to the topic.
Like, who
I know you'd be a good partner
a man. Why would a man be there? Why would a man be there? Why would a man be there?
Go fight gorillas. Anyways, most of this generation, I think, the reason why we would be good partners to each other is because I don't think we feed into the DTB, DTN culture.
You put your trust in a nigga. Stupid hoe, how you figure?
What you
mean we don't put it into it? I recite that faithfully.
I feel like we only do it
when needed
and consciously, and we make sure that it's deliberate and we're very hyper aware of what we're doing. I think a lot of people choose to act like they're not like that, try to play this nice guy, nice girl act,
knowing what they really want.
Do exactly what they like.
Knowing what they actually want.
Be
like
real.
Me personally, if I don't see nothing with you, I'm gonna tell you. Like, if I just want your attention, I'll tell you that. If I can't lock in with you, I'm gonna tell you that.
Let you know.
What you do from there has nothing to do with me. I mean, technically, because you're doing it with me. But what you do from there after I communicate ain't got nothing to do with me. If you're not listening, if you're not comprehending, you breaking your own heart. Sorry.
And now I'm matching your energy, and then again you want to sit there and be
I'm not matching no energy. I said what I said. Either listen and get right or get left. Hello. That's why I've been single for so long.
Wow.
I spilled my drink.
Oh.
I got money.
You got gray.
It's okay.
Pause. So now that we kind of discussed that, like, I'll be quite honest with you. Most of the time, I think my situationships gets messed up because I genuinely cannot situate myself in that relationship because the lines are so blurred. Like, I don't know what's up and down. I don't know what's north. Like, nothing makes sense. Like, I don't even know how to. Do you know how to break it down? Like, could you?
I'm actually really, really passionate about this. So I'm so glad you asked me. Okay.
And that's why I asked the questions.
The first level of knowing somebody is acquaintances. You are fresh off meeting somebody. You're probably doing name exchanges. 21 questions. Like, you don't really know them.
Yeah.
You're filling them out.
Yeah, that was cool.
Once you express interest and you have some type of at least romantic and or sexual attraction to said person, and you know that you want to kind of take it further, you go into the talking and or casual dating phase. Now, before we get into dating, I need to really address this because this has been bothering me for years now. I do not understand why the term dating is so taboo now with our generation. Like, dating,
it don't make sense,
bro. Dating does not mean you're in a relationship. Like, I really need us to like look maybe pre-2000s about what dating really was before we had phones and all that stuff. You can be dating multiple people. You met somebody out at a cafe, you're dating them if you go on dates with them. You're not in a relationship with them, you are dating them.
So when is it valued as exclusive?
We don't get into it. That's part of the levels,
Okay.
babe. When you're dating, you're literally getting to know the person, showing that you have more than just friendly intentions with them and that you still want to get to know them while still experiencing your life. Dating does not mean relationship. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Dating does not mean relationship.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's take a drink. I need a sip.
Okay.
I need a sip. Thank you.
Okay. Fine. I'll give you that.
Okay.
If that's the problem.
Yes,
Ooh, that's
talking
liquor.
and or casual dating does not mean you're in a relationship. Unless you have stated to that person or they have stated to you, we are together, which we're gonna get into what that means. You're free to live your life. You are casually dating.
So what if you're 2 years into something of casually dating? And even then it started as casual dating and then it devolved into hookup. You know, what's the title called? Whenever you're sneaky link.
Well, then that's kind of your fault. If you're 2 years in, you don't know how to communicate what you want.
And say you communicate that, but then the other person doesn't do that.
Leave.
You leave.
Like literally, if you
and then they come back constantly with like they want to change that. Blah,
that's
blah,
on
blah.
you. Like,
as you see, it sounds personal. I went through it.
Yeah.
And I understand these things as well, but I love to bring them up because it's like,
if you stay in a situation knowing that it's not serving you, you're only disservicing yourself. If you communicate that you want to be with somebody and they say, I can't give that to you, and then you stay, whatever happens after the fact, after they told you, I can't give that to you, is on you.
what if they don't though? Like
Then it's on them. But
like,
y'all gotta look at the situations like properly. Like, if you are casually dating somebody and you know you want more with them and you never communicate that or it never comes up and you're like 5-6 years in, that is on you. You are just as grown as they are, and if somebody is getting all the perks of being in a relationship, of being with you without actually having to lock you down and they can still live their life, why would they commit if you're not going to communicate that you want more than with them?
I did that once.
Okay, so that's the second stage, is talking and or casual dating.
Once.
You did. She's healing. She's healing, y'all.
Do that once, bro. The villain era has not ended. That's how bad it is. I did it once, huh?
I thought you wanted love. The villain.
I did.
Did not do.
I'm like, I don't think, like, this is why I don't like talking about it, because genuinely, like, okay, there's also the background of like people being raised a specific way. I was raised in a household where everything was broken but my parents, so they wanted to instill this, like, be this type of like type A, have high standards thing. And for me, because I wasn't experiencing a lot in relationships and love and stuff like that, I started pretty, not late, but I didn't start talking for real and dating for real until I was in my 20s. So I'm technically like a newborn. So like for 20 years I wanted love. 20 plus years I wanted love.
You know,
and then
before you continue, sorry to cut you off, but you being a newborn in your 20s, you're experiencing what everybody else went through at 16, where they're able to like bounce back from it, because your first heartbreak is always the worst. So experiencing that in your 20s when you still got to get up and go to work and clock in, I would never wish my first heartbreak on nobody. Like, it was good that for me that it happened at 16, because I lost my effing mind.
And that's why I'm scared to even get in a committed relationship now, because it's like, bro, like, imagine growing up like that, finally letting go of that, and then seeing the type of guys there are in the sea. Like, this is the sea. Like, somebody said there's a dating pool, but someone pissed in it. Like,
the dating pool does have piss in it, bro. It does. Like, it's talking about there's mad fish in the sea, and it's literally like Rockaway Beach. Like, the water's dirty.
You're frying me right now. Like, I don't. So for me, it's like these different levels. That whole talking and then not being exclusive thing, I'm just now understanding what the heck that is. But before, like, I was like, what are y'all talking about? I'm already talking to one. I don't want to go and talk to another. That's too much.
I'm so happy you learned.
And now I don't even be dating like that heavy, but because let's not get into it.
Okay. We
could talk about the definitions between the two, because to me it doesn't make any sense even now.
So
currently.
all right, so then let me do this. The third one. The third one, you are exclusively dating. So we went acquaintances, talking, casual dating, exclusively dating. You are still not in a relationship at this point. If you are exclusively dating somebody, you guys have come to the common understanding, hey, I really like you. I don't really want to add anybody else to this equation. I'm not interested in getting to know somebody else. I want to further this with you and just really focus on you and build this with you to get to the point of eventually being your partner.
Yeah.
But exclusively dating, you are still not in a relationship. Is it wrong if they go and do something with somebody else? Absolutely, because you have come to the common misunderstanding. The common understanding that you are not adding other people to the equation. You guys are not getting to know other people. You are only seeing each other at this point. You just have not been officially asked to be a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner. We're not gonna single nobody out, right? The next step after exclusively dating, but this is how it's supposed to be. Like, this is how it used to be before our generation messed it all up. Or millennials, actually, because y'all can't find love either. I see y'all on Instagram and Facebook complaining. Anyways, so the last step is committed relationship. That is the next step. All of these things, by the way, take communication and conversation and actually listening to what your partner or potential partner is saying to you and what they
understanding.
need. So a committed relationship is, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Now we're in a committed relationship. That is literally the only step between exclusively dating and committed relationship.
And to me, your only responsibility is to not break that promise.
Literally.
Or that commitment.
It's that simple. The word dating should not be as taboo. I personally despise the fact that we have gotten, not rid of it, but we don't use it the right way. That everything is a talking stage, a talking. We love for chat. Like, I don't get it. We can all talk. We can all chat.
I blame the media.
You're dating.
For that.
You're dating. You are dating. You're dating. Get over it.
God forbid. And I really do blame media for that. Like, I blame listen, I love my Slizzy, but I hear y'all's lyrics. Y'all really come on now.
And she could say word for word, bar for bar, so she knows what she's saying.
I listen. It was my #1 playlist. Like, I love them, but I also know what I'm listening to, and I'm very aware of what you deem as not dating, but just a lack of commitment.
Question. Oh, we can high five. I had a question for you. Would you say that today's media glorifies the situationship mentality of wanting to be in a situationship?
Yeah, because it's like, that's the thing that's getting niggas money. That's the thing that's giving niggas clout. That's the thing that's boosting niggas morality. When first off, that goes into hand in hand with what we were talking about, the lack of responsibility. When you're having a nigga making bands off of whatever, and you seeing the baby moms that used to be in that long committed relationship that inspired that one album for 2016, I'm looking at you, A Boogie.
Yeah, I knew it.
Like, come on, now Ella Bands is coming out of nowhere talking about Ella
back to the bands,
though. Like, I remember hearing that everywhere. Every Queens girl was listening to that. And I had a lot of Queens friends at the time, and I was like, guys, why are y'all listening to this? And I didn't understand. And now that I'm older, I'm just like, y'all glorified and made it a business. And when everyone's sitting here broke and insecure about their own things, and they see somebody else working through that and actually getting clout and notoriety and going into bigger and better things, committed by one kid, which is a whole other conversation, I think it just reaffirms that, if niggas make money, bro,
they can do whatever they want.
Girls will come and go. Like, I don't got to commit to none of this. I'm good off of this. And it's hold
on. Saying girls can come and go. Y'all that have that mindset and people that have that mindset, you're going to lose yourself a great one. A fantastic one, because
you'll rue the day.
You'll rue the day that you met Neville Pittman. That was his name. It was Neville something in iCarly.
That sounds
Peppermint.
Peppermint. Yes.
You'll rue the day that you messed with Neville Peppermint.
That's exactly what it gives.
Anyways, sorry. But no, seriously, like, you can't always have that mindset that you're gonna get back exactly what you lost, because you never know what you're losing until you don't have it. That one girl, that one guy, that one person that was willing to give you the world that you took for granted, not saying that you will never find love again, But like you'll never find that love. You will never find that person again because of how you moved. Like that I really don't like that.
I ended up having situationships come back through that.
And I hate that. I despise I know I keep saying despise a lot because but it's true. Like I despise that mindset that everybody is so replaceable. Like y'all have to remember we are all on this earth with our own purpose, with our own journey, with our own like real things to do. Like we're there's not to get religious or nothing, but God literally has plans for us. Like every single person on this earth is important. So for us as a generation to treat people as throwaways.
That's how you use your free will that God bestowed upon you.
Yeah, to use people as throwaways and as sources of entertainment instead of looking at them as the beautiful creations that God made, it upsets me. Truly. People, yes, they do come and go. They still matter though. Understand that. And don't get it twisted. Hello, thank you. Sorry, but back to the media.
I just want to end it with this. Y'all need to understand that it is completely disrespectful to use and manipulate other people's emotions without being clear and concise in your communication about what you want. If you're going to enter into a situationship, call it that. And enter into that and embrace it beautifully. If you're going to enter into exclusivity, talk about that. And have the confidence to speak on that. And don't just manipulate situations to adhere to your needs that you currently want in this current point in time. If you know in the back of your mind you cannot commit to this person a year from now, or even 6 months from now, say it. Because you're not, forget the hurt, you're just prolonging something that's the inevitable. And that's all I have to say. Is that all you gotta say?
No, actually, I feel like you covered it really, really well. Just be honest. Everybody deserves honesty. If you want to be with somebody, be with them. If you don't want to be with somebody, don't be with them. Again, what Eileen said, don't use people for your own personal gain. I promise you, there is somebody out there that's going to match you exactly where you're at with what you need. You don't have to hurt somebody. You don't have to damage who they are or what y'all have because you need to feed your flesh. That doesn't have to be... That doesn't have to be the choice. And if you're so scared of losing somebody by telling the truth, either 1, they're not supposed to be in your life, or 2, you need to do better.
Or 3, find God.
Thank you. Yo.
You might need all 3 through God.
For real. They're either not meant for you or you need to do better. If you have the right people in your life, a conversation will never end something. A conversation will never be the reason why y'all don't get to continue. Be true, be genuine, be authentic, and know that literally God has you covered through everything. You are going to get exactly what you need by being the person that He wants you to be. Be who you need to be. Stop being... I'm not going to cuss. We're talking about God. I'm going to just cut it there. Y'all know what I was going to say, though. Another thing.
I'm gonna leave you with this. My psychology professor and history professor in high school told me this thing, and carry this. This is to my woman that was like me, sitting there glamorizing love and thinking all this. Find a man. Okay,
let the man find you.
Well, let them find you, but when you do find said man.
Eve didn't look for Adam.
Okay, hello. When you find this particular man, make sure he loves 2 things. He makes sure God is number 1, or a higher power is number 1.
Hello.
Somebody is greater than him.
Okay.
And that he loves his mama. Because at the end of the day, if they can't value the first woman that's ever been in his life, how is he going to value you? If he doesn't see somebody greater than him, how is he supposed to value you?
I always said, I need a man of God.
Sit in that.
If you're not a man of God, you're not the man for me, because God
Sit in that.
is the man. Hello! Can we get that on a pillow? If you're not a man of God, you're not the man for me, because God is the man.
You see the pillow?
See the pillow? Oh, hey, merch coming soon.
Thank you.
Hey. All right, so I feel like we can't talk about situationships without talking about the situationship of all situationships. Jada Pinkett Smith and August Alsina. Hello?
Yeah,
do we remember that?
No love.
No, keep going, actually.
No love. I don't wanna say, I don't wanna be get some paper towels.
August Alsina, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith. They was together.
Keep my right thing out your mouth. Hold on. Damn!
Oh my God, why would you hit me like that?
Damn! That was crazy!
So basically,
There's something in
Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, they're together. They're like the 90s love story everybody wanted. Y'all remember J. Cole, that Jada and that Will love. And then everybody stopped singing that lyric after.
Even him?
Even him at the concert. He was like that.
Did.
I used to. He dead stopped. He was like, we don't need
He's
that.
like, wait, nah, we gotta clock
said
Jay. He took 2 L's, that making that 7-minute drill and deleting it and apologizing and killing
That's
Dream
not an
Fest.
L. He knew. That was not an L. It was good. The tape was good. He was like, actually,
For the
I'm
time.
too grown for this. And he was right. Because look how Drake and Kendrick... Kendrick at the Super Bowl? Like, come on, man. And
Imagine.
that's not the point of this episode. That is not the point of this
You're
episode.
right.
My bad.
Back to the...
J.
I
Dot
wish we had the show at that time. Y'all don't get it.
J. Dot
Anyway,
and Will. J. Dot and Will. J. Dot and Will.
we don't got that Will and Jada love like J. Cole said, girl. Another L, another dollar, whatever.
Anyways. So they were together. Apparently they were separated for a point in time. Nobody knew that they were separated though. And Jada started messing with August Alsina. August Alsina was a close family friend. So he knew the kids. He knew Will. And the way that they made it seem, it was like that they were in like some weird kind of like throuple, but like it was like that she was the only one benefiting from it. Like she had her 2 men, like her husband, the one that gonna put it down and take care of the family. Yes, he do the cooking. Yes, he do the cleaning. And then she got the gardener. The one, the one that's a little fun on the side. He's the young 20-year-old, the one on the fun on the side, where it's like, yeah, my man at home, but you right here. That's what that gave.
You ever heard of the 80-20?
Oh yeah, her husband gives her 80%, but August got that 20% that you think you need, and then that's when you end up like stepping out and like fumbling. But then like you giving up 80 for 20, you gonna lose in the end.
Just an idiot.
But anyway, not the point. So she had an entanglement, that's what they said, with August Alsina. And she still had her man. They were still together but separated. And then it came out that they had that entanglement, and then like they really like villainized her. But honestly,
She deserved
sorry,
it.
I just burped.
Shorty, it's okay.
Ooh, I think it's I think it's trying to take my soul.
I'm freeing you from the Jada entanglement. It's Jada.
Jada burp. Imagine I was like,
Jada. Just Jada coming out your mouth.
Now, we have to wrap this episode.
We're never getting to this. Oh my God. You know what?
I sound like Ozzy Osbourne be like, Sharon! Jada. Sharon!
Austin Powers. What? That's the wrong show. Oh my God.
We have the same ringtone.
We're filming the podcast right now.
Please. Yo.
Whole point of that was the entanglement was messy. It blew up in her face. She became a villain for like months. Nobody understood why Will Smith was defending his wife at the whatever award show that was. I don't have cable.
The Grammys?
Sue me.
No, the Oscars.
I don't remember. I think it's the Oscars. I don't have cable.
It was the
I saw it on the
Oscars.
Shade Room. Like I don't watch that stuff.
I think it was
the
Oscars.
Yeah. It got messy because it was undefined. She wasn't in a committed relationship with August Alsina. Yes, they enjoyed each other's company. Yes, they both understood what it was, I think. Or was he hurt? I can't remember. He was hurt a little bit?
That's why I'm saying Jada really the villain. Shorty, you did a whole Red Table Talk. And then in the same breath, Will was like trying to be quiet and private because it's their marriage. Then Shorty came out and like
Now that Red Table
made it
Talk
a
was
big
insane to talk about that entanglement
and
for
talk about the
millions
entanglement
of people.
and brought him out in there. He's crying up a storm and Jada's just Jada acted like a man.
No, she was.
How we
she was on
describing
some
the
real nigga
man,
timing,
she was on
for
some
real.
real Negro timing, because I think it's really weird to put your partner in that position without discussing it with him, or
But who's-
respecting his boundaries.
But who's
with
to
that.
say that they didn't discuss? Oh wait, I actually didn't watch the Red Table Talk, so I'm.
I didn't either. I think I saw a lot of clips at the time. I think they discussed it, but it was, from what I remember, Will's
Didn't he have something going on with
boundaries.
Margot Robbie anyway? Am I the only person that heard about that?
It might have been his first time hearing about this.
Yeah, I believe it was new.
Oh.
It was fresh.
But didn't he have a whole? It don't even matter.
No, because the news dropped on.
And didn't him and Margot make a movie
he didn't
later?
know?
No, until the Red Table Talk, and she dropped it on. She pretty much unpacked it.
Yeah.
Will on the show.
On the show, and then Will's over here crying, and then it memed him, and there was no respect. And every
remember the
2 minutes
memes.
of the way, Will is still defending Jada's honor while Jada's talking about, I'm in an entanglement with August.
I remember
our
she had
family
said something
friend.
crazy about Will too, where she had said like. It's like, I don't know why we were even. It was some shit where
Something-
like y'all know what I'm talking about, where he was like, she
Something
was
with
like,
Tupac in it.
yes, like Tupac
She
was
was
her,
supposed to
her-
marry
like
Tupac
she
or
like
something
she was
like that.
It was like
Dogged him.
every time she opened her mouth, she said something that was like 10 times worse than the last thing that she said. Like it was
said.
really getting to the point where it was like, well, why you with her, bro? Like what she
Which-
got on you?
That's an
That coochie
example of
good?
actions. Hey,
Gotta be. She got.
it has to be.
Anyways,
Coochie,
so
coochie.
the whole point of us bringing this up is to show how. I knew she was gonna do it again. That's why I paused. But the whole point of us bringing up the entanglement was to really just touch on the fact that things can get messy when you are not clear with your partner, when you are not completely upfront about your intentions and what you need. I
Regardless
definitely
of
think
gender.
that even if they were separated and you are technically free to, at that point, do whatever, there should have been a conversation just out of respect for the years that went into their relationship, to the 2 kids that they produced from their relationship. Like, smoke detector. But, yeah, no, it's just, it didn't have to go like that, and it didn't have to be like that, and the amount of people that were hurt from the situation and embarrassed from it, that was not necessary. But like, as a celebrity, you have to understand that your business, even though it may be yours for a point in time, is eventually always gonna hit the scene unless you
Yeah,
have like
truth always comes
the
out.
best PR team in the world.
And the same.
And most people don't, which is why these scandals happen. What y'all need is an Olivia Pope. You need a fixer. You need somebody that's gonna handle your business.
I don't think
Book
Olivia could fix
me. Not free.
Oh,
Me.
Olivia. That just clicked in my head. I'm slow, girl.
Yeah, I know. I might do
You
a
ain't
scandal
that.
rewatch
Come
actually.
on, I love skin. But my thing is this. All of this comes back to a lack of accountability. You could find people like Rod Wave, for example, who
Rodarius
Wivery, sitting there victimizing himself every track, every song, having people sad, falling off of roofs and skyscrapers and ceilings, giving all this dramatic exit.
Sorry.
When
I just thought about when he did the.
he's the problem, right?
And I wanted to
He's
do it
the
forgetting
problem.
we were in a gym.
We were in a gym.
And nowhere for me
You
to
have to
fall
go
safely.
forward in this way. And it's just, all of it comes back to a lack of accountability. If you recognize that you're not able to communicate what your needs are, don't think because these celebrities are doing it that behind the scenes they're not into messy fiascos. And a lot of y'all do this with children around too, alive and present, not putting them first. And a lot of it, to me, I think just completely messes up and makes relationships so fragile, and it's discouraging and
Selfish.
disappointing and
It's
extremely
selfish.
And I guess we can end this episode as recognize, communicate, and try your best and put your best foot forward on what your needs are. Understand that before involving yourself with another.
Be genuine, be authentic, be yourself. And again, if it's meant for you, it will be for you. And last thing, we gonna say this for all my girls, all my guys, all my theys, all my thems, whatever you identify as, we saying this for you. If you are staying in a situation that does not serve you,
Clock it.
that is a disservice to yourself. You are hindering your progress, your growth, and your prosperity.
Clock it.
We want what's best for you. You should want what's best for you. Do what's best for you.
And that was our show. Thank you so much for tuning in with us for another episode of Talkin On Business. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to our new network.
I think you can do that on this
Wait,
network.
you did! Ah! Yes, we are on a new platform now, the Stepping On Business Network.
Okay.
And we want to thank you for tuning in, subscribing to our network where you get all the perks, twerks, and works with your girls and all the fun workout episodes where we stepping on business. Please make sure you maintain your subscription because my bum hurts on this bench. All right? Thank you again for tuning in, and we love you so much.
To the moon, to the stars, and back again.
Now cue the music.
Because we do have to sit here since we consumed most of that tequila bottle. We don't drink and drive, so y'all can go. We'll be here.
Don't be ours now. Thank you.
You want to finish these drinks?
Yes, girl.
Anyway.
Why you still here? Get out.
Here? Like, yum. No. Take your. I'll take what's left.
That was all that was left. That was left. I put a little.
Ain't nothing left now.
That's all that was left. Everything's my fault, chat.
I'm happy you know.
Everything's my fault.
I'm literally so happy you know.
Everything's my fault, chat.
I feel like if everybody understood that when it came to me, my life would.
This is the part of our relationship that would piss me off. Like, everything's my fault, chat. Everything's my fault.
La da 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 da. Proper name.
You're shaped like a da 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 da.
Verb. Blah 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 blah.
Da 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 da.